Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal announces various projects to support Baghjan. Prime Minister instructs health officials to undertake urgent planning in consultation with states to contain spread of COVID-19. Assam records highest single-day number to reach a total COVID-19 positive cases to 3,943, followed by Tripura with 1,046 cases. Maharashtra continues at top of total confirmed COVID cases in the country, while USA leads in the global scenario. And Meghalaya Cabinet decides to hike fares of public transport carriage, minibuses, sumos and Mahindra Max. Good evening viewers, welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sukanya Bharadwaj, now with the details. Union Minister for Petroleum and Natural Gas Dharmendra Pradhan along with Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal visit the Baghjan explosion site on Sunday morning. The Union Minister inspected the BGR-5 blowout well and took stock of the measures taken by the experts at the site. The Union Minister also visited the relief camp and met the victims of massive blaze and interacted with them on the woes and grievances. The Minister assured that the families of the victims shall be duly compensated. Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal announced that a higher secondary school, a model hospital and a veterinary hospital shall be established in Baghjan. The Minister also assured that Maguri Motapung Bill adjoining Baghjan shall be developed into a tourism destination.
बागजान की विजन ज्योति युवा संघ के नेतृत्व में आप सभी का मैं आभार प्रकट करता हूं। सभी को नमस्कार। दुखद घटना हुई है। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने 27 तारीख से इस विषय की जानकारी माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी के साथ चर्चा कर ही रहे हैं। मैं भी 27 तारीख से आदरणीय मुख्यमंत्री सर्बानंद जी के संपर्क में हूं और रोज मेरे को 2 बार फोन करके आप लोगों की अपेक्षा मेरे को बता रहे हैं, इसकी यहाँ की जानकारी दे रहे हैं। उनकी आग्रह के कारण, प्रधानमंत्री जी के निर्देश के कारण मैं आपके पास से आया हूँ। असम सरकार के साथ मिलकर भारत सरकार इसको स्थायी रूप में उसकी समाधान की रास्ता निश्चित रूप में चिंता करेगी।
निश्चितভাৱে এইটো এটা সাংঘাতিক এটা ভয়ংকৰ পৰিৱেশ হৈছে। গতিকে আমি ইতিমধ্যে আপোনালোকেও জানে যে আমেৰিকান কেনেডিয়ান এক্সপাৰ্ট অনা হৈছে আৰু ইয়াৰ ONGC অইল ইণ্ডিয়া এক্সপাৰ্টো মিলিতভাৱে স্থানীয় ৰাইজৰ সহযোগত এই জুই নুমাবৰ বাবে তেখেতসকলে দৃঢ়তাৰে কাম কৰি আছে আৰু সেইবাবে আমি সকলোৰে সহযোগিতা বিচাৰিছোঁ।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a detailed meeting with senior ministers and officials where he instructed Health Ministry officials to undertake emergency planning in consultation with the states and union territories. Modi advised the Health Ministry to ensure sustainable preparations in view of the start of the monsoon season. Vinod Paul, Niti Aayog member and convener of the Empowered Group of Medical Emergency Management Plan, made a detailed presentation on the current status and likely scenario of COVID-19 cases in the medium term. The members noted that the 2/3 of the total cases in the country are in 5 states. In view of the challenges being faced by the large cities, it was discussed to augment testing as well as the number of beds and services to effectively handle the peak surge of daily cases. In the Northeast Corona update, Assam records the highest number of total COVID-19 positive cases of 3,943, while 1,805 have recovered. Arunachal Pradesh has a total of 87 cases and 4 cured. Manipur has 449 total cases and 91 cured. Meghalaya has 44 total cases and 22 cured. Mizoram has a registration of 107 total cases and 1 cured, while Nagaland has 163 total cases and 76 cured. Tripura has 1,046 total cases with 315 cured. Lastly, Sikkim has 63 total cases and 4 cured. In the Assam Corona update, the state has registered 43 fresh COVID-19 positive cases, in which 14 are from Nagaon, 10 from Golaghat, 10 from Kamrup, 2 from Jorhat, 2 from Baksa, 2 from Chirang, 1 from Karbi Anglong, 1 from Dhemaji, 1 from Bongaigaon. This takes the total number of cases to 3,943, out of which 2,127 cases account as active. Owing to the developing recovery rate, the state has witnessed till date 1,805 recovered cases and a total death of 8. As a consequence of rise in cases, the containment zones in the capital too have shown a gradual increase. In spite of a rampant rise in COVID-19 cases in the state, Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma has appealed to the people not to panic, as the recovery rate in the country is improving as compared to infected cases. He urged upon the people to adhere to the rules religiously as a safeguard measure. Here's a report by our correspondent Kamal Bora.
The number of COVID cases in the state is about to touch the mark 4,000. But the good news is that even though the number of COVID cases is increasing at a very faster rate, simultaneously we have seen that we have observed the number of cured person is also increasing at the same rate, due to which the total number of cured person has reached the mark 1,800. 48%, if we say in the term of percentage, 48% of total infected person got cured so far, which is really going to encourage the health department, and this is also going to ease some challenges of the health department to a certain extent. But if we talk about Guwahati city, the situation is really going to be alarming. If we observe, if we follow the statement of Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, the health minister of the state, he said yesterday in a press conference that more than 170 persons got infected with this disease in the Guwahati city, and out of that, about 25 persons have no travel history, which somewhere indicates that there may be community spread in the city. And in view of that only, the health department has decided to go for about testing 50,000 samples, random samples they are going to test. If the result is not really satisfactory, definitely the people of Guwahati city might have to face another lockdown phase in the days to come, which is really going to be stringent, since there may be a sense of community spread in the state. And in view of that only, people living in this city have to be more cautious, more careful at this moment. This is Kamal Bora with camera person Vicky from Guwahati for DDOcom.
In the national COVID scene, the number of total confirmed COVID cases stands at 3,21,963. The total recovered cases in the country is 1,62,439, while the total death toll has reached 9,204. In the country, Maharashtra alone account for 1,04,568 total confirmed, with 49,346 recovered cases, followed by Tamil Nadu with 42,687 confirmed cases, Delhi with 38,958 cases, and Gujarat with 23,038 cases. In the global scenario, COVID scenario, the number of total confirmed COVID cases stands at 78,89,860, out of which 34,05,183 account for active cases. The total recovered cases in the world is 40,51,938, while the total death toll has reached 4,32,739. In case of countries, USA still leads with a total of 21,42,224 total confirmed cases, with Brazil followed with 8,50,796 and Russia with 5,28,964 cases. Indian Railways continue its endeavour to ensure availability of essential commodities through its freight and parcel services during lockdown and after that, and have been successful in meeting the needs of both the household sector and industry. In total, from 1st April 2020 to 9th June 2020, Indian Railways has transported 175.46 million tons of essential commodities such as medical supplies, medical equipments, baby food through its uninterrupted 24/7 freight trains operations across the country. In order to fill in this vital need, Indian Railways has made railway parcel vans available for quick mass transportation by e-commerce entities and other customers, including state governments. Railways are running timetabled parcel special trains on select routes. These routes have been identified to include regular connectivity between major cities of the country and connectivity to the northeastern part of the country. The Meghalaya Cabinet has decided to hike the fares of public transport carriage, minibuses, sumos and Mahindra Max, but left untouched fares of local taxis and auto rickshaws. Briefing the media following the Cabinet meeting on Friday, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsang informed that the government decided not to increase fares of the local taxis and auto rickshaws since the rates were revised in January this year. It may be mentioned that the Local Taxi Association recently submitted a proposal to the state government for enhancement of taxi fares. Meghalaya will soon adopt the Swiss Challenge method of procurement, a new form of public procurement wherein a government invites bids for a public and then publishes the bids before inviting competing counter proposals to either match or improve the initial proposal. Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsang said that if a unique idea comes up from an individual on how to implement a certain project, the government will then study the DPR through a committee chaired by the Chief Secretary and if feasible will carry it forward.
This office memorandum says that any private individual or any private agencies or any public undertaking can send a proposal with the DPR.
Siddhartha Bhattacharya, Minister for Guwahati Development Department and Guwahati Metropolitan Drinking Water and Sewage Board, Assam, inspected the ongoing repair works at the water treatment plant situated at Hatpukri near Raj Bhavan in Guwahati today. The plant was lying non-operational in recent times due to a major defect that occurred during the nationwide lockdown, and currently engineers from Maharashtra are carrying on repair works to resume water supply soon. On the other hand, the minister mentioned that once the ongoing JICA project is completed by the end of this year, the problem of drinking water scarcity in Guwahati will cease to exist. As part of the preparations for the upcoming National Games in 2022, the Meghalaya Cabinet on Friday approved the proposal brought in by the Sports and Youth Affairs Department for taking possession of over 64 acres of land at Umsoli as part of preparations for hosting the 39th National Games in 2022. Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsang told reporters that land is meant for the construction of Games Village.
Shillong Township, Mao Diang Diang, for the preparation of the 39th National Games.
To end the news, the headlines once again. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal announces various projects to support Bagjan. Prime Minister instructs health officials to undertake urgent planning in consultation with states to contain spread of COVID-19. Assam reports highest single-day number to reach a total COVID-19 positive cases to 3,943, followed by Tripura with 1,046 cases. Maharashtra continues at top of total confirmed COVID cases in the country, while USA leads in the global scenario. And Meghalaya Cabinet decides to hike fares of public transport carriage, minibuses, sumos and Mahindra Max. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.